Hello everyone. I've had people asking me to do tutorials and stuff, and I've had a problem where I can't keep my videos short enough to have my iPod post them to YouTube. So I'm going to do something that will save time. I'm going to film this one as like a prep and prime as how to, you need to prepare your lids before you do your makeup. And then I won't have to go through that step when I do tutorials in the future. So to start out with, you start out with a primer. I use TKO by Glorybox Cosmetics. I love it. It comes in this little squeezy tube. It's like a lip gloss tube. And you just squeeze just a little bit out. That's all it takes to do your eyelid. And you just rub it all over your lid and underneath wherever you're gonna put your makeup. You do both your eyes. And then after I do my primer, it needs to sit a little while to kind of dry before you move on to the next step. So after I do this is when I pick out my colors that I'm going to wear. And because that usually takes me quite a while to do. Then after this is dry, your next step is the NYX, or your base, I guess. I use NYX Jumbo pencils. I've melted them down. My white one got to the point it was so short I couldn't sharpen it anymore, and I lost my sharpener. So I melted it down and stuck it in this clamshell. All you need to do that is like a pair of tweezers and a hairdryer. You just use your tweezers or whatever to hold onto the pencil, and then you hold the tip over I've actually put the tip in the jar, and then just blow dry it until it melts. I think it's a lot easier to use that way. There's white, which is the most popular. There's also black bean, which I've also melted down. It's just a black one. And then I guess NYX has a pots and pans one, which is a silvery, shimmery color. This is just an old shimmer pencil I had laying around. As you can see, it's very shimmery. Not a lot of color to it. That's your next step, or depending on what you're wanting to do, Pixie Epoxy would be your next step. Primer, and either base or Pixie Epoxy. I don't usually do both. So we'll call that good. I'm going to I just dip my finger in there, or I have a brush that I use sometimes, and then I just smear it on my lid. And I blend it up, and if I get too much, it's real quick and easy. And then if I want it under my eye, I'll smear a little under here and, of course, clean it up a lot better before I move on to my eyeshadows. Or, if you want to do something really versatile, you can take black bean and blend that into like the outer corner here. And this way you can use one color of pigment, but it will look like two different colors because of the darkness. It really does make a difference. And then I'm going to go back to the white here and just blend it into like a gray. Jump back and forth between the two of them. Sometimes you have to get it to look just how you want it to. Anyway, once you've got your base on, then you can apply the pigment. And then Pixie Epoxy is simple. My hair's a mess, sorry everybody. You just pull it out, and whatever little bit is on there is all you need to do your entire eyelid. You just swipe it on, and then I like to just keep it on my lid. I don't like to blend it up to my brow bone. Just keep it on my lid. You just pat it around, and it's tacky. I don't know if you can see what it's doing to my lid. How it kind of lifts it, and you don't get that over here. Once you get that all patted around, you pat your eyeshadows on and Pixie Epoxy will hold all of your glitter in place. Anyway, that's the prime and prep tutorial. So from now on, anytime I do a video tutorial, this is the first step I've done. I'll let you know if I used Pixie Epoxy or my NYX pencils before I proceed. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to all of you. Have a good day. Bye!